So let's dive into the condo market for a minute and try to understand in Windsor-Essex County how the condo market compares to the general, home market. So if you're buying a home or a condo, what's the difference? What's the benefit? What's the disadvantage? To me, fundamentally, the benefit of a home is usually you have a basement, you have extra space. There are things you can do with it, whereas a condo is very much a box that you are in. So you have 2 beds, 2 baths, 1,200 square feet for the average condo. Somewhere between about 400 and 500,000 is where a lot of those are going to fall. Again, a similar home, which is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath with a full basement with a yard, is probably somewhere between about 350 and about 550, because again, we tend to see a wider range in real estate values because there's a wider range of adjustments. Condos are a little more difficult because you have age of condos, but really it's down to square footage, style, but a lot of them are just boxes, right? Whereas homes, again, you have size of homes, one story, 2-story, you have, raised ranches and all these other styles and types to choose from. So when I really look at it, right now in the Windsor market, there were 34 sales of condos last month, 205 available. So there's quite a few. If you think about that from the perspective of real estate, where there was 318 sales in the residential and there's about 1,100 homes available, the margin is that there's probably about 2 more months of inventory, which is where you basically take the number of sales and divide it by the amount of available inventory. So we're about 3.5, 4 months on the residential, and you're probably 5.5, 6 months on the condo. Well, why is that? I would say that, again, condos are more specific to a very specific buyer. Again, it's not generally families that are buying these condos. Most of the condos that are built in Windsor-Essex are more for retirees, and it's the snowbirds. But what we're seeing right now is a lot of the snowbirds aren't going to Florida anymore. And so what we're seeing is as you continue to kind of wander into the tariff and dollar war that might be coming between Canada and the US, a lot of people that from Florida have decided they're no longer going to hold on to those condos and they're liquidating what they've got down there, which means are they going to keep the condo here or are they going to look for something bigger again? So there are aspects as we're moving through that might adjust the retirement thought of selling their home and downsizing so they can have that dual life where they're going to be traveling to the States and back and forth. A lot of people are probably second guessing that and maybe more looking at either doing the same thing in Canada and living in 2 different areas and or just buying a more permanent residence here that they live year round and maybe travel instead. So as you're looking at the condo market as we move forward, I'd recommend get in front of a professional as always, chat with somebody. As we are still building condos, there's still definitely value there. But I tend to see a shift back more towards people wanting yards so they can garden. They want that kind of lifestyle change again. And there's more opportunity in the real estate market than there is in the condo market, from my opinion. So guys, if you are wanting to have some more conversations with this, or if you disagree with me, feel free to reach out. I'd love to hear from you, understand your perspectives and what you see differently than I do. Because again, the way I learn is from hearing from others and how they differ on views. Anyways, guys, have a great day.